Dating Profiles Gone Wild, Part 1. Big is beautiful? Do men really like them bigger than ever? In one of our previous videos, I discussed how online dating and particularly dating apps are useless, becoming extinct in the 2020s. In the beginning of the online dating era, people were closer to realistic about their dating chances. You had some exaggerations here and there, but people were really seeking relationships. Fast forward 20 plus years, and online dating is nothing more than validation for women and men seeking cheap thrills. All the good people have abandoned dating apps. The good, attractive men and women get bombarded by too many weirdos and those who are far less attractive. This is actually not good because if people were more honest, online dating could have been an effective way for busy, attractive people to find each other. Now see how balanced this site can be? Both men and women who are honest and attractive can't find each other online anymore like they used to. But this is a gentleman-oriented platform. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe so we can keep this new channel growing. What makes good men turned off by online dating is that there has been an explosion of women's dating profiles where body size is way over the norm compared to years gone by. Throughout history, all the way up to the early 2000s, women basically knew that they had to stay in a certain attractive range of body shapes to attract men. It's really that simple, ladies. There was no body positivity movement where men who prefer women in reasonable but not always perfect shape are now being shamed and canceled. Why, ladies? Why? Once again, I will repeat what I often say. Gentlemen don't work like that. There is a biomechanical process, yes, I said biomechanical, all men go through that's directly stimulated by physical attraction. Apparently, sex education classes don't discuss this anymore. But men's physical attraction to a woman starts in our eyes, which sends that image of the woman to the brain for processing and storage. Eyes to brain. The pleasure center of our brain then says yes, no, or maybe to that image of that woman in our mind. So let's assume it's a yes. Then the brain and heart work together to send blood, nerves, and tissue to the penis, which then gets hard and aroused. Any questions, students? Why is this hard? Why is this such a taboo topic in the overly sensitive 2020s? Because modern women refuse to accept this common sense knowledge. They give each other the most bizarre dating advice that is far out of whack with who and what men are. One of those is the BBW body positivity movement. So in this series called Dating Profiles Gone Wild, I will go over dating profiles so you can see how unrealistic and unprepared women are today, especially older women, which is quite surprising. And they wonder why older men go for younger women in increasing numbers. It's really not what you think. It has gotten so bad that men will soon not have enough attractive women to pick their side chicks from. Ironically, one of the pluses of the plus-size women's movement is that men will be forced to be monogamous because most women are simply now unattractive. In the 2020s, most online dating app profiles of women are those who are over 250 pounds. It wasn't like this all the time. They no longer feel the need to prepare themselves to be attractive wives to gentlemen. Some love to quote the Bible, but ignore the fact that Jesus expects his bride to be prepared or prepare herself for his return. And of course, if you don't believe in the Bible, men still want wives to be groomed to be physically beautiful wives, which includes staying in reasonable shape. Men aren't supposed to talk about this, and women who give other women dating advice gloss over this important point, telling each other, live your truth, girl. You can have any man you want to if you speak it into existence. Ladies, you can't speak an erection into existence. Our penis does not work on emotions and your truth, but on a biomechanical process, period. Let's look at a couple of big girl energy profiles. I won't be showing any pictures or names or anything like that to protect their privacy, of course. But ladies, We need you to pay attention to how sad and far from reality many women have become, especially those over 35. If you truly want a chance at getting with a good man, take notes. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe so we can keep this new channel growing. Okay, here's a dating profile that one of our followers sent from, I think it's from Facebook or something, that Facebook dating app. All right, this is of a lady who's apparently, she's 39 years old. She's multiracial, apparently, different races. And she says right off the bat, she's only attracted to black men and Hispanic women. So she plays for both teams. People, at 39 years old, can you pick your team, please? Now, on top of that, she looks like she's pushing at 5'6". She's pushing probably about 260 pounds, I think. Looks like it. And she also has kids on top of that. So she has kids at 39, way overweight. She is definitely morbidly obese, without a doubt. And she can't make up her mind whether she likes men or women. Ladies, okay, if you want, and she wants a serious relationship, a long-term relationship. Men don't want this for serious relationships. Most men don't. A few men may say that, but if you can't decide who you are at 39, you're already in trouble. And you're way overweight. You have kids. You're 39. You're past your prime. I mean, you have to. If you want a real man to marry, you have to be serious and fixate on what you want. So, unfortunately, she's just wasting her time, and she's not atypical. A lot of women are on here like this. All right, well, let's check out the next profile. Okay, here's another profile. She's 40 years old. She has kids, and it looks like she's a chef of some sort. Anyway, so here's what she said. I'm just going to quote her profile. I am raising men, not little boys. I love my boys. So if you are here to play your games, skip by. You have to know my kids are top priority. Not looking for a fling. I'm looking for a forever. Unquote. Okay. At 40 years old, and she looks like she's pushing, once again, she's 5'6". She's got to be pushing at least 280 pounds from what I see. I mean, what happened to the days when women used to say, I want a man who's just breathing? Why can't, who has a heartbeat? Where'd that go? Now you got women who are 40 years old, pushing 300 pounds most likely, with kids, saying her kids are her top priority. What man is going to even consider that, even for a casual fling, casual, long-term? No, men don't work like this. What happened, ladies? Where is this coming from? This is really sounding like mental illness out here somewhere. No, we don't work like this. Get yourself in shape. At 300 pounds, at 40, if you want your best shot at getting a man, you got to drop that weight. Don't worry about, men being question your priorities. Make weight loss your priority. You losing weight should be your top priority. We ain't worried about your kids. You at 40 years old with kids. You need to get yourself in shape. All right, next profile. Okay, here's a dating profile. Somebody who's about 30 years old. So she's younger than the other ones, but still the same problem, unfortunately. So I don't see any kids in this one, but I do see a pet. Here's what she says, basically verbatim. Quote, I have a German Shepherd pup, and she's my world. So if you don't like dogs, don't like me. Unquote. And she also says, giving this online dating game a try. No. And she looks like she's pushing, once again, about maybe 230 at 5. Wow, how tall is she? She's 5'5". Look like she's pushing about 220, 230. That's kind of round. But anyway, long story short, ladies, you talking about, so you're 30. There are all these women in their 20s who don't have this requirement. Your requirement is we have to love your dog. No, we have to love you with less weight. Let's start there. Don't worry about the dog. Let's worry about your weight. Why don't you say, if you don't like weight, pass me by? Then that's a different story. Because most men don't like weight. There's a study that shows that, seriously, only about 10 to 20% of men are actually okay with chubby girls. Most men don't like that. And when I say chubby, I'm not talking about, a little bit over. I ain't talking about 10 to 20 pounds over. I'm talking about you're like 50, 100 pounds overweight, which most of these are. That's what we're talking about. So she's worried about her German Shepherd. We ain't worried about that. We're looking at your weight. That's the first thing. Lose that and then we can talk. All right, one more profile. Okay, this profile is someone who's 39 years old. She's biracial, looks like it. She's 5'6", I think. Anyway, here's what she says exactly. You know, she's 39, keeping in mind, she looks like she's pushing about, once again, about 270, 260. Probably, that's probably being generous. She's up there. Anyway, here she says, quote, "I'm not here looking for sexual meetups or friends with benefits. I have been single for a long while and know what I want and bring to the table." Uh-oh, here we go. "Please don't waste my or your time. If you can't be consistent or carry a conversation, please just keep scrolling." She mentions her biracial background. "I know how to cook and live life to the fullest and love to travel. I got my passport ready." Translation, men, she wants you to pay for this travel apparently. "Don't hit me up if you're looking for a side piece. I'm 100% single and looking for the one to change that," unquote. Okay, I'm not trying to be mean, of course. What's wrong with first getting ready to be a wife? Getting ready to be somebody who can travel with somebody, with a guy. Why not get into shape first? I mean, she's 39. I mean, there's really no excuse not to get in shape first before making all these demands. She has a long list of demands like somebody in their 20s. This is somebody I expect from a 20-year-old. Somebody at 39, once again, you should be just happy to have a man that's breathing with a heart at that point. Man. Especially if you're not going to get yourself in shape. So focus on getting in shape first. Why worry about what you want from the guy when you're not even ready for a guy to pick you? I mean, why is that so hard? Just drop the weight. You ain't got to be perfect. Just drop it, though. You got to drop out. Look like you got to drop out at least 100. So hopefully you see how unrealistic women have become, unfortunately. These profiles are wild. Until modern women understand what men find physically attractive, the apocalypse of good men will continue. Welcome to the Brother Apocalypse.